Welcome, Devil Sniper here, and this is episode number 9 of the West Ham Complex. Now, the house that we spoke about in the last episode, whose house was it? It was actually Filippo Bonaperti's house, designed by DVX Darks. Fantastic looking house with the flags outside. That's our boy's Filippo's. That's looking really good. Do like that house. Great design, nice and open. And yeah, it's a credit to Filippo because he's got gold and diamond. Again, we must be paying him way too much money. So, we have quite a bit to show you in the world in this episode. Quite a bit has changed, including the house over here that I was building. I decided that I wanted to start again. So, we had some fun with some TNT, blew it up, and yeah, we're starting all over again with that. So, that will probably start taking shape in the coming episodes, sort of episodes 10 and 11, I reckon, by the time I get round to doing a few bits and pieces with that. But we have got plenty of other things to have a good look at. There's John Gudetti's house in the background, looking as wonderful as it normally does. But we're going to take a look on the sub-estate because we've got some new additions to the actual world. We've put a lot of, well, not a lot of buildings in, but we've put a few new buildings in. As you remember, in the last episode, we had a slight problem. We did play with TNT, and we forgot that fire spreads, and Psycho's house started to burn down. So thankfully, we called the fire brigade, and they put the fire out as such, and it's all under control. Psycho said, hey, he will come back in and rebuild his house, which is it's a great shame that the accident happened, but one of those mental blockage moments when you don't think of the consequences of actual playing with TNT. Oh dear, not to worry. So yes, going up quite high here, having a look around. I'll tell you what, the world looks so cool at night. It's coming along so well. As you can see, the West Ham shop looks spectacular in the evening. We're going to go across and have a look at what we've now put in is five-a-side pitches on the flats, but more importantly, we have a fire station. It's only in the actual beginning stage, and it's looking pretty good. So it's nice to have a fire station. Obviously, we'll put fire trucks in the actual station, but obviously, having a fire truck, we need to have a fire service if we're having fires. So we thought that was quite cool. This is a house that I built a day or two ago for a player, an ex-player. It's looking quite nice. So I'm quite happy with it. I probably won't take you inside because it's not fully completed inside. But from the outside, it looks pretty good. I'm pretty chuffed with it. And it belongs to a legend. Yes, a West Ham legend. It's Gab's house. Gabs has a house in the world, which is pretty cool. I'm quite chuffed with that. This is a shop. I haven't decided what sort of shop, but we put down the bed laying for a shop because we're going to start putting houses in this part of the community as well. Put some little houses. I'm just playing around with creating houses, so they're nothing spectacular because I'm not the greatest Minecraft builder, but we're starting to put down certain houses, and as you can see, this one is for LUFC 66. Built by the Gaffer, aka DS, which is my good self. As you see, inside's not completely finished at this moment in time, but you get a feel for it. You basically get a downstairs and upstairs. You get yourself your own personal balcony, which is quite nice. Out the front to look over. I mean, look, LUFC's got a nice view of Gab's house. And as you come to the back of his house and upstairs for the bedroom, you have a fantastic balcony. Again, it does overlook the flats, but the flats are still being built, so it's probably like being on holiday in Magaluf or something. But as we go downstairs, you get one living room downstairs, and then this is the kitchen. As you can see, it's pretty much bare. Haven't done anything to it whatsoever. Just literally built the house. Didn't have the time to actually put anything into it, so I tried it again with brick, and obviously I've missed a brick out there on the surrounding top line, which is a bit of a shame. But decided to build another house and give it a garden as well, as you can see with the bushes. And this one belongs to Wow98, built by the Gaffer, aka me. Woohoo! So it's my second attempt. Done this one slightly differently. Obviously done it in brick. We gave it a wooden floor. You go upstairs. There's no outside back balcony, but there is a fantastic balcony for him there. So he's got a 2 living room. It's just a simplistic, modern looking house. Something very simplistic, and it looks good from the outside, to be honest. And it really adds to the actual street that we're trying to create. So there you go, there's the kitchen, and that's all said and done with that house, which I was pretty chuffed with. As you can see, it's got a nice little garden, and we come over to, well, as you can see, the flats car park is being put in. We've got 2 five-a-side pitches, which is community five-a-side pitches. They sort of do belong to the flats, but also, you know, the surrounding areas can use the five-a-side pitches. We've got parking for the five-a-side pitches, and it's fenced off just in case those balls missed the target. Now, we decided to build a bank and an auto sales, a carriage for car sales, as well as an actual garage. We're going to be building an actual garage, but I'll come to that in a moment. This is the actual bank. This is the Jaffa Bank, the bank for the Jaffa Cake World, which is pretty fantastic. As you see, it's still a little bit bare inside. We haven't put in like the desks, etc. A staff-only door, which obviously makes sense. You don't want people wandering behind and taking our money, which would be rather ludicrous to say the least. So you can't actually get through to the staff area from the front. You actually do have to go around to the back, which we've still got to build the actual road to go around the back and parking facilities around the back for the staff. But this is where the staff would come in, and this would be like a kitchen area where they can sit down, have a cup of tea, have their breaks, etc. But we haven't put anything in there as yet. This is the manager's office, and again, it's a little bit empty. Haven't put anything in it as yet, but you can get the feel that we've put in like the bases. You know, the formalities is just putting in the final touches, such as the tables, the desks, etc. This is down to the vault. As you can see, it's 2 iron doors with 2 switches. This will be where all the gold and the diamond and the money is obviously kept. We might even make little rooms where people can have their own personal rooms and store what they like in them. A little bit gangsterish, but we'll wait and see how that pans out, if there's enough space down there. Obviously, this is just behind the counters. We've still got to put in some finer touches in there, as you can see, but there's a switch for the iron door. So yeah, it's looking pretty good. Quite chuffed with the bank, but we're going to go and have a look at the actual car sales showroom, which we have put in just to the left of the bank, which is quite handy. If you'd like to buy a new car and you need a loan, and you can just literally walk out and go straight across to the bank. So this is the Jaffa car sales. Looking pretty bare at this moment in time. We have put 1 vehicle in there. There's only going to be about 3 or 4 vehicles in here. Nothing too much. We don't want to take up too much space, to be honest. So yes, we've done all the formalities. We put down the desks. We put down the actual area where you can buy a car. This is where you come and finalise the deal in the manager's office. Nicely carpeted. Looks pretty good. So you get the general feel that we have put down the basis of everything, which is nice, which means it's adding to the world, and the world is now becoming so sort of more enjoyable to look at, I've got to say, especially from above. It really is quite epic how it looks at night from above, with all the street lights and all the house lights coming up. It is really quite cool. We're going to go across now. There's the car park. Still got a few bits and pieces to be done to the car park. Additional space has got to be put in. I might even be marking out car park spaces for people who belong to the flats, because obviously we haven't put flat parking in, so we'll have to have a little bit of think about that. Over here, a couple of the guys, Ryan, Hodgie, Shears, spent some time building, I think the Ultra as well, spent some time building the garage, which I think is fantastic. They even put prices on for petrol and diesel. As you can see, £1.34 for the petrol. I didn't see what the diesel was, but it was £1.34 for the, or 130. What should we say that is? Well, we'll keep with the English currency. I think that'd be the best way. So yeah, £1.34. Obviously, you can see in there we've got the shop layout. Downstairs, they've got the storage facility for their products, which is fantastic. So I was really chuffed with the actual way the actual petrol station turned out. It was something I thought needed to be added to the world, because if you've got cars, then you need to put petrol into the cars or diesel into the cars, and it just made logical sense. So I was really chuffed with the lads for building that. They've done an absolutely cracking job on the petrol station, and it looks really, really good, and it just adds to the world. As you can see, as I go up again, it's just coming along so well. We've got so much within the world at this moment in time, and it's just looking absolutely fantastic. The houses are coming along. It really does feel quite vibrant when you're in there, which is really, really good fun. As I say, more like FIFA 14, when this is really starting to be hopefully finished. We're going to be doing a lot of interactive work within the world, not just for the games, but for the actual career mode, which again I won't go into too much detail because I'm still planning certain aspects of it. But I'm pretty chuffed with the way the world's coming on. I think the next time we'll be finishing off some player houses and getting some additional player houses in. I'm not 100% sure if you've watched the last episode of West Ham Career Mode. If you haven't, turn away. If you have, that's how much his house is up for sale. If you feel that you have enough money, or if you know a player that has enough money who we have bought, Perhaps a new signing might come in and like to buy that house, who knows. But I just want to finish with that logo. I think it's absolutely amazing. I think Boom has done such a cracking job on that. And yes, guys, hope you enjoyed the world, the look around the world. Let me know what you think of the actual world as it stands at this moment in time. And I look forward to catching you in episode number 10.